Good morning, welcome to another video of Racing Breaks. Now, before we get started, do not forget that if you like our videos, subscribe with the button just here. Today we are off to the Investec Derby draw, and I am going along with my dad, Michael Hills, who won the Derby, and then presenting is going to be Tom Stanley, along with other winning jockey, Willie Carson. So we're going to hop in the car, we're going to do a quick chat with my dad about the Derby, and then we'll be at Epsom, ready for the draw. Hi, I'm Sam from Racing Breaks, and we are here in the car with Michael Hills, aka my dad, and we are on the way to the Derby draw. Dad, you obviously won the Derby. What year did you win the Derby?
1996.
And what horse was it on?
Charlotte.
Did you think you'd win the Derby that year?
We thought that we had a really good chance, but I was young and so was William in a small stable, so it was so huge we didn't think that we'd win it, but he was working very well.
Has there been another year where you thought you might win and didn't?
Every other year since.
Always hopeful, living the dream. What do you think makes it like so special? Everyone in racing goes, it's the one they want to win, it's the one they want to, it's the one, it's like the mecca of racing, and I think a lot of people outside of racing maybe don't see that. What do you think makes it so special?
Well, it's got so much history surrounding it, and it's one of the oldest races. It sort of made horse racing famous to start with, so it's always carried a big following, and it's just sort of been the mecca. When you start off to be a jockey, it's basically, what race would you like to win? It's the Derby.
Yeah. Do you think it's because it's a hard race to ride and hard to get a horse ready at this time of year and everything else? Do you think that's what builds up for it?
Yeah, very much so. It's really hard to get a 3-year-old ready, in such an early part of the season, and it's a very, very tricky track to ride. You get a huge crowd there, and the Queen comes. It's tricky, and it's very, very hard. You need a very good horse and to give it a very good ride. Do
you think it's a strong Derby this year?
I do. I think a star is born on Saturday. Like a filly will be born tomorrow for winning the Oaks. There will be a champion born on Saturday, because the race comes so early in the season. We haven't had time to find out who the best horses are.
Could be the next leading stallion for all we know.
Whatever wins, the first 4 will be stallions.
Yeah. Do you think that the draw is really important in the Derby?
Very much so. I think the best draws are from between 3 and 8.
And why is that?
Because it puts you right in the middle of the race. It's not great to be stuck on the outside because you get pushed out, and if you're on the inside you could be pinned on the rail, and then you're governed by what the horses in front of you are doing.
Now normally, obviously every race doesn't do a draw. Is it just the Derby and the Oaks that they do it for in the UK? I obviously know they do it in the Melbourne Cup in Australia.
Yeah, I think they did it for the Grand National.
Yeah.
But the Derby's the only race on the flat that they do it.
And how is it normally decided, the draw? Is it just on a computer?
It's done. I presume it's done by computer. I mean, I remember they used to give me a lot of bad draws, so maybe someone didn't like me. But I think it's done by computer. We'd pull a number out of a bag today.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. It's all smoke and mirrors. They're not that tall. Okay, I've just snuck into the weighing room. So when they win the Derby, they put their peg, above their peg, a plaque. So you can see my dad's just there.
Welcome to those of you joining us for the first time for the draw for the 240th running of the Investec Derby. You can see alongside me we have Michael Hills with the stall number in front of him. Willie Carson will be kicking things off very shortly, drawing the horse number first of all. 1 to 13, we hope balls in that box they are, and 1 to 13 in here where Michael will draw the corresponding stall for the horse that Willie draws out. So we're going to give it a spin first of all, Willie. Give it a spin to mix up those balls. Off we go.
Checked and verified.
Checked, you're happy. Checked and verified. That's a good spin. Go on, Michael, you can do yours as well, just so we know. Incidentally, we also have Richard Russell of the BHA here, who is going to verify that everything is taking place as it should for this draw for the Derby. Willie, take it away, sir. Open up and you can draw the first horse. And that is number 2. Number 2, that is Bangkok, under Sylvester de Souza, who is confirmed to ride, who won the Sandown Trial and carries the colours of King Power Racing Company Limited. And Bangkok will come out of stall number 12. Stall number 12 for Bangkok. There has only been one previous winner from stall number 12 in the past, and that was Australia back in 2014. 1 of 6 for Aidan O'Brien, of course. Next one, and that is horse number 12. That is Sovereign. We're yet to know who rides Sovereign for Aidan O'Brien. He's been in behind Broome in these first couple of starts at Leopardstown this season. And number 12 Sovereign will come out of stall number 4. Stall number 4 for Sovereign, which has seen yet to know who definitely rides, and will come out of stall number 13. Widest stall of all in this 13 runner field. It has produced previous winners, of course, notably Mill Reef back in 1971 and Kayasi back in 1988. So Dragonet out of 13.
So we are done, all the draws have been made. Really disappointing telecast got number 2, but then records are there to be broken. He's definitely my favourite and I would love to see him win the Derby. We've had a great morning, it's been really good fun. What we're going to do at the end of this video, I'll put all the runners and the riders that we've got so far with their new draws, and then we've just got to wait for the big day on Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe to Racing Breaks and good luck with your bets.